Buonasera a tutti, hope you're doing well and welcome to the Roma Christmas Code, a special series from a stranger in Roma. Each day, until December 25, I explore two places woven into Rome's holiday soul. A church carrying its Christmas mystery, and a street glowing with lights, shop windows and its own festive spirit. At the end of each episode, I'll leave you with a riddle, a small clue pointing to tomorrow's destination. At the end of the 25th, our final stop will reveal the code itself, a Christmas message lost across the centuries, yet still present in symbols and traditions. Step by step, church by street, the code unfolds, and the eternal city slowly reveals the secret of its Christmas heart. So follow me and let's unravel Rome's Christmas magic, one clue, one step, one spark of wonder at a time. Yesterday's clue led you to the banks of the Tiber, where Florentine faith and Medici ambition meet. A basilica shaped by bankers and artists alike, guarded by marble, saints, and quieter treasures beneath their gaze. Today, our journey begins at San Giovanni Battista dei Fiorentini, where Florence left its most refined Roman signature, echoing power, devotion, and elegance along the river. Then we slip back into the historic heart of Rome, along Via Borgognona, just steps from Via Condotti, for the winter edition launch of Revue Roma. A cozy and elegant reception of champagne and delicate petit four, a DJ setting the rhythm, and a crowd moving with effortless style. A night that captures Rome at its chicest, where culture, fashion, and the art of living converge in a perfectly Roman degree of elegance. Facing the Tiber, San Giovanni Battista dei Fiorentini rises with a quiet confidence, a Florentine church in Rome, built not to dominate but to endure. Its facade, restrained and harmonious, reflects the Tuscan taste for balance and proportion. Travertine lines are sober, almost severe, yet softened by rhythm and light. Look closely and you will sense Florence rather than Rome, an architecture shaped by merchants, bankers, and patrons who believed that elegance speaks louder than excess. The church was commissioned by the Florentine community in the early 16th century. A powerful diaspora determined to leave its mark on the eternal city. Names echo here like a roll call of Renaissance ambition. Sansovino, Antonio da San Gallo the Younger, Michelangelo himself, all invited to imagine this sacred space. Legend says Michelangelo even designed a project for the church, dreaming of a centralized plan. Sucked it was never realized. Step inside and the architecture unfolds with measured grace. The Latin cross plan guides the eyes forward, while the dome rises calmly above, avoiding drama in favor of clarity. This is not a baroque explosion of emotion, but a space of control, order, and intellectual faith, very Florentine in spirit. Among its treasures, marble saints stand with quiet authority, chapels hide refined sculptures, and subtle details reward those who linger. Among the chapels, to the left of the nave, you will find a small, elegant metal reliquary shaped like a foot, crafted in refined silver by the workshop of Benvenuto Cellini in the 16th century. It contains fragments believed to be from the foot of Saint Maria Magdalena, a relic of deep symbolic resonance. According to tradition, this is the very foot with which Mary Magdalene, the first witness of the resurrection, is said to have stepped into the empty tomb of Christ. Over centuries, this fragment traveled across lands and legends until it came to rest here in Rome, a reminder of devotion, redemption, and the human desire to touch the sacred. This delicate object reminds us that within these grand walls, stories of marble and stone are mirrored by those of metal and bone, each inviting us to look closer, to listen deeper, and to feel the echoes of centuries of belief. In the Falconieri Chapel, designed by Borromini, architecture bends and breathes, curves softening stone, light shaping silence. It is one of the most poetic moments of the church, a discreet masterpiece tucked away from spectacle. And then there are the stories. Here lies Francesco Borromini himself, buried near his own chapel, a rare and moving presence. Nearby rests the heart of Saint Philip Neri, a reminder that this church is not only about power and patronage, but also devotion, contradiction, and human fragility. San Giovanni Battista dei Fiorentini is Rome seen through Florentine eyes, a church of ambition without ostentation, faith without excess, beauty without noise. A place that does not ask for attention but rewards it generously if you choose to look closely. Just off Via Condotti, along the elegant curve of Via Borgognona, stands one of Rome's most timeless addresses, Hotel d'Inghilterra. For centuries, this address has been more than just a place to stay. It has been a meeting point for travelers, tastemakers, and those who seek the art of refined living. Hidden behind its classic facade, the interiors balance history with a cosmopolitan sensibility, an intimate kind of luxury that feels both worldly and perfectly at home in the eternal city. Tonight, that refined spirit finds a new expression. Within these walls, we are here for the winter launch of Roma, the Eternal City. The city's magazine for those who live and breathe the best that Rome has to offer. Roma doesn't tell you simply where to go, it narrates the city's cultural pulse. From haute couture and art, to wine, gastronomy, design, luxury hotels, and the stories of the personalities who shape Roman life. It captures the essence of Rome as a destination of dreams and lived experiences, told through style, taste, and visionary perspectives. The reception is warm and elegantly relaxed. Champagne flutes catch the light, petits fours are passed like whispered invitations, and the curated soundtrack drifts through the room. Conversations weave between fashion and culture, culinary delights and hotel highlights, an exchange that feels like walking through the pages of Roma itself. Tonight is more than a launch, it is a celebration of a city seen through the eyes of those who cherish it most.
Questo è mio, molto gentile, grazie mille.
In its stories, its flavors, and its incomparable rhythm of life. A Roman evening at its most chic and unmistakably eternal.
La versione prima e
Before we wrap up this little Roman Christmas wonder, here are your sweet clues for tomorrow. As soft as gingerbread crumbs and as warm as a handful of roasted chestnuts. Thank you for watching and helping unlock today's piece of the Christmas code. Stay with the team and join me again tomorrow for the next step. If you enjoyed this little Roman wonder, leave a like and drop a comment to help those still trying to guess our meeting point for tomorrow. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next clue. A domani, and may your night be as mysterious and sweet as a Roman Natale. Buonanotte a tutti!